Ladies and gentlemen, be very welcome back to SkyLords Agrarian Skies, where we're having a little bit of challenges today. We're gonna jump right into it. There's something wrong here. I'm gonna need hardened some of these. There's something wrong with our power supply thing. First thing I'm gonna do is upgrade our main energy cell thingamajingy. I've been looking at this for some hours now, and I can't figure out what's wrong. So I just thought we ought to try some things together. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I hope that you're fine. Did you see what I just did there? Did you see what I just did? So this was submitted by one of you, a comment onto the last episode. Oops, take it easy. Calm down. This was submitted by one of you as a comment on the last episode. You can actually, indeed, place these on top of each other, not next to each other, which is super cool. The reason that works is because there's like a 2-second delay, allows you time to move before you get teleported again. So thank you very much for that suggestion. So here's the issue. This guy here ain't getting power. And if you look to whale up here, this cable has 800 RF out of 14,000. This guy here has 0. This guy has 800. So something is happening right here. And I wonder, I took a closer look. I took some quite a looks downstairs. And I don't know if there's a power loss involved with these combined dual cables, because here this is the main line coming right out from this, and we're gonna go ahead and exchange this bad boy to a redstone one so that we can carry more power. Boop, plop you down, and we're gonna configure you to blue, and that's gonna be orange, and that's gonna be orange. Yep, we're getting power. Okay, so we're getting a surplus. Very, very good. So this guy here gets power clearly. Then over here, something happens, and then over here, if you look to the maximum, it says 9,600, and here it says 52,000. I don't know. I tell you, I don't know. So what I'm going to try to do, let's do this first. Does it work if I were to surpass that guy? Oh, yes. Okay. So clearly, these guys are either bugged, because I believe this is how you should do it, the way we did it there. Clearly they are bugged, or there's something else weird going on. So now we have power over here. I'm looking at the Wayla, by the way, again. If you're like, what is he looking at, that crazy idiot? Is he just staring up on the cables, expecting us to see what he's seeing? So now we have tons of power going over this way. Boop. And over here then, there's power. There's a little bit of power, but there's still a loss. So let's go ahead and change this. Let's do this. Boop, plop you off, and just run it like that, maybe. And that should be fantastic. Absolutely free and fantastic. I discovered this when I was about to make some processors, and I wanted to upgrade this guy to be speedy, like so. Oops. And what we should see happening now is, yeah, look at that processing speed. Wow. Now the bottleneck is the fluid, the servos pushing items into this guy. For sure, that's really slow. But I needed to do some of these, and I want to do these first, because today I'm thinking what we do is hook up this storage monitor, barrel situation thingamajingy to storage monitors so that we can access them from our AE system. And for that we're going to need to craft a bunch of things. Some of the things are required. Here we're going to put this guy there as a backup power. Some of the things that we require some processors. Another thing we require that we can do while that is cooking is an ME... Jesus Christ, how can I not remember? ME controller. There we go. Okay, so let's make one of those. And do we need any more? No. So once you get to a level where you need more than 8 channels in your AE system, you do need to upgrade to an ME controller. There are certain ways around this, but I'm not going to get into it. It's kind of like it's misusing the mod a little bit. Now the question is, where do I place this? It should be an area where it's kind of easy to grab cables from. What about doing something like this? I got an idea. Let's disconnect this for a minute, and let's put you there. No, one more down. There. Boom. The cool thing with these are that once you have an ME controller, you do no longer need the energy acceptors for your AE network. So you can tesseract power directly into the ME controller, which is sweet. Okay, so we've got an ME controller there. That's beautiful, and this should be up and running, no problem. Aha, ME cable, and this is, by the way, not connected to the controller. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing we do here. So something like that, maybe for now. Yeah. All of these simple cables holds or are able to hold 8 channels, and I'm actually going to go ahead and disconnect this bad boy, the energy acceptor. We no longer need him, and this should work. Yes, beautiful. They can hold 8 channels, and then the fatter cables can hold 32 channels. The ME controller can output 32 channels on each side. You don't have to worry so much about this at the moment. It will all make sense. What I need to do though is some dense cables, and this is going to be quite a craft. Let's see what's involved. We're going to need, we're going to need a lot of wool. Okay, so we're going to need a crap ton of these. Let's see how many we can get. 1 stack and 2 stacks. No, one and a half stack. Okay, and then it's going to take 4 cables for each dense. And I'm going to want to run a dense cable from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're going to need quite a bit of this. Unless we want to get into something called P2P tunnels, where we could basically channel things. But, I don't think I want to get into that today. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here. These are easy to craft. Yeah, let's do that actually. We need some more flux crystals, so I'm going to cook that up in a minute. And I'm going to cook up 2 P2P tunnels and a bunch of other things we need. Before I go do the grindy crafting stuff, let's do the following. Do we have a sheep in here? We do. We're going to capture this guy in a safari net. And oh man, I gotta tell you, I've been nethering. Hi, you stop it. You will only kill yourself. I've been to the nether some more after last episode. I was enjoying it there, as I said. And what I did was that I upgraded my sword. And I got something super cool to show you. Let me just do this. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And we can turn this to no, so that it's cheaper on the power and on the mob essence. Close this up. And boom. We really need to fix a door here, by the way. But that should give us plenty of wool. And I'll also switch this guy on so that we get some more juice. Which we should be fine on, by the way. Yes, we are. Look at that. Sheepy spawning. And we should be seeing some wool coming in here automatically. We've got 40. Wow, that's quite a bit, actually. But yeah, we will certainly need more. So what was I saying? I've been to the nether. Yes, let's go have a look there. Shall we? We shall. I've been to the nether, and before I went, I created myself an upgraded sword. And I gotta show you this bad boy, because this is pretty insane, crazy. First of all, I made a little bit of an end try, and I linked this portal up to our base now. And I got some Swedish lamps going. Think that's pretty neat. These are soul bricks from Botania. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I have, let's see, I have an exit up here. Boop, boop, boop. To the nether. And look at this sword. Can I get a pigman, please? Hi! How are you doing, you stupid shrew? You're dead. That's what you're doing. So this sword is crazy. We're speaking, look at the damage of that thing. Holy cow. 11.5 hearts? All I did was that I created an Enderium, using Enderium in the smeltery, Enderium sword blade, as it has attack 8 hearts, and then I replaced our iron sword for that, or head. So now we've got a pretty overpowered super sword here, and I'm not afraid at all to be here. You guys said I did pretty well in the last episode as well, so thank you. And yes, it is truly beautiful here. We also spoke. Hi, look at us, and this is actually good for us. We can get some gold. We can get some other stuff. Very nice. Oh yeah, we were also speaking in the last episode about whether or not we should do a nether hub or nether build, and I've since spoken to Bevo, one of the guys on the server here, and he is it's actually his idea from the beginning that we try and make like a community build in the nether to connect all the bases. So look forward to that. That's something coming up very shortly. We're gonna try and collab something. You know, we're two adult men, both working full time and doing YouTube as our hobbies, but we're on two different sides of the world. So time zones is an issue. Oh, that's a lot of envy shards. But look forward to it. I am. It's gonna be friggin' amazing. I'm very much waiting for us to be able to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go craft up all the stuff we're gonna need to connect up our storage barrels to our AE network, and then I'll come back to you. Oh, that is truly a beauty. I love this little crystal growth chamber. It's a little bit OP, but wow, I gotta say, it's nice. Did it run out of power? Oh, shoot, it ran out of power. Are we still having power issues now? Come on. Oh yeah, we're having more power issues. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I see the problem here. We didn't do this. Good that we found that out. Boop. And we disconnect you and you. Now, run like the wind. Godspeed and all that. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, I think we can stop the sheep from stupid sounding thing now. 153, you crazy. That's only been a few minutes. So I'm cooking up all the stuff I'm gonna need to expand our AE system here. I didn't really think about doing like P2P networking and that kind of thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm creating this Fluix dust here, and just to remind you all, we're gonna take some of that and some of the sand, and we're gonna do this. And I'm out of sand. We're gonna fix that as well in a minute, and then we're gonna use the pure ones that these will grow into. And that's so insanely quickly with 3 acceleration cards. Holy crap! The reason I want to do this is because these are actually, you get 2 of these per 1 regular Fluix, per 1 of these. So we're being a little bit resourceful, you know. So now I can probably go ahead and craft myself some P2P tunnels. So let's just get 2 of these bad boys going. Now, what I want to do though, I want to fix a thing here that I've never really done before. We're going to go ahead and create two new barrels. There is a thing in Jabba where you can, much like an ender chest, link up a Jabba barrel to another Jabba barrel. So for example, if I wanted to, I could set a new barrel here and then link that up, connect it to the sand barrel. And that will be very useful for us being able to grab gravel and dust and sand from upstairs, I'm thinking. So, we're gonna figure this out together, shall we? I'm gonna grab... should have brought... I made a little baggie, by the way. Haven't used it yet, but yeah, you know, we're trying to be fancy, trying to upgrade ourselves, trying to have purses and that kind of thing. We're gonna do this. So, how is it that you do it? I wonder. Let's upgrade the sand one, because that's the main I want access to from upstairs. And I think we need to upgrade it twice. So I'm using an MK1 and an MK2 structural upgrade. And then I've crafted myself some B space upgrades, so put that on there. And then we're going to do the same here. So boop. Oops. No. Let's not lock it. Second one and the B space. Haha. And I've also crafted a B space tuning fork. I can't eat with it, but I believe... Do I just do this? Nope. Shift right click. Starts resonating. Aha, there we go. So now I can basically pick out sand from here. And as you can see, it's actually picked out from over here. That is going to be super useful. We'll move this upstairs using our super elevator here. And we'll probably... Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good question. Where do I want to put this? Because I want to do the same for gravel, dust, and... Well, not dust, but gravel and cobblestone. And then I'm thinking we put storage monitors on these as well. So maybe we try and stick it in here. I'll figure something out. But I'm very happy with that. Oh, that's such a good feeling, isn't it? I'm trying to get a little bit more ender pearls, and wow, look at that. 16 of these treasure loot bag thingamajingies. Gave us 6 ender pearls and 2 diamonds. These are really powerful. And some of these bracelets or necklaces. Damage 2. Okay, interesting. I love opening like random things where you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you gotta get. That's a Forrest Gump reference. Alright, I have real issues trying to figure out where I want to put these barrels, so I'm just gonna stick them behind here. It doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna use storage monitors from AE, which we're gonna install in this episode. This episode is all about that. And then we can hide them wherever really, because we can access it from here anyway. I just want to grab a cover. Want to fix another thing today as well that I just noticed. We're gonna do. Didn't we do? Yeah, we did quite a bit of augments. It's time for us to upgrade our power flux duct, and I think I have a few redstone energy flux ducts. Yes, these are what we need, and I wouldn't mind having a few more. So let's do this. The way you make these, they are the next tier cables, power cables. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in, I think it's over here. Is it 2 redstone per cable? Yes, okay. We're only gonna need 3, so that's fine. I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna want the augments. And I'm also gonna grab some of that pyrotheum thingamajiggy, and luckily I'm prepared for once. And we're gonna come down. Oops, we're gonna come down through our fancy elevator, of course. And then we're gonna go ahead and change these out. Boop, 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 and replace them with this. And you disconnect. So now we should definitely be producing power. I don't think lava is an issue at the moment, but what I want to do is upgrade at least one of these so that he produces a lot more RF. And I think for this series, I do want to do big reactors eventually. The middle guy is already upgraded though, isn't he? Yes, he's upgraded 1 tier. So let's upgrade him one more time. And let's upgrade this bad boy one more time. And that way we should definitely never run out of power. Or, well, not in a while anyway. Not in a while. Yeah, what was I saying? I do want to go with big reactors as a main power source, I think, for now anyway. But I don't think we're quite there yet. You know, this is running fine as it is, and we're kind of going to go organic about this whole thing. So, big reactor fans, I know I have a lot of you. Stay tuned. There will be big reactors here in Agrarian Skies, surely. But I'm switching out. Oh, holy crud. Oh, wow, that changes the stone to smooth stone. Didn't know that. Okay. Maybe this was a bad idea. Can I place a block here? Please stop burning. Please stop burning. Oh, it even removed my water source. Okay. I was thinking I replaced the lava for pyrotheum. That should speed up the lava smelting quite a bit. So now, yes, melting speed 7. It was 2 before. And hopefully once we encase this, it isn't gonna spread. Well, a little bit. But that looks fine. We could always place blocks here, and I think that's gonna block it. Alright, let's start doing some of the end crafting here. The most expensive thing are gonna be the dense cables, I think, but these guys are also gonna be pretty expensive. It's not that we don't have enough resources, it's just that we don't have the infrastructure, if you will, to do some auto crafting yet. So it's just a lot of crafting steps. I'm gonna need 25 plus 3, so I'm gonna need 28. I do maths. Yeah. So 13. Crap. One more. Okay, can I manage? I don't think so. Yep, that was the exact feeling I had. Had to fix this, by the way, if someone noticed. I had made a derp on the backside there. But let's go ahead and do that. Let's throw that in there. That should make some more of these go. We only just need 1, so I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I feel a little bit like Direwolf today. A lot of crafting on camera and all that. But, you know, it happens. It's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so storage bus is what we need. Let's go ahead and do... I've done the pistons. So this should give us, well... nearly. Limitless potential, you say? Okay. We can do this, but I want to use rubber instead, like some of you tipped me off. Boop, boop. And then storage buzz. So what a storage buzz does is that it reads from the inventory you attach it to. Okay? And that is like the whole... Isn't this done yet? I tell you. This power situation drives me crazy. Why are you not getting any power? You're getting power. Oh, you're missing something. Oh, no. Yeah. I never fully automated this. We need to switch you out for that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Where were I? Yeah, the storage monitors or buses. What we're going to do is we're going to come around here and we're going to stick them on all of these inventories like this. And as you can see, I'm smart sometimes. No. But I have prepared so that there's actually an area where we can stick these. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead over here and we'll skip gravel for now. But I'll do that. And we're going to use the P2P tunnel because that will save us some channels. However, here's what we're going to do. Let's grab some glass cables. And since we have so much wool now, I don't know if I showed you that. I think I did, right? I'm going to make them into covered simply because they are more prettier looking. And then we're going to cable from here. Let's just get a little bit of this done here. From the ME controller thing. Boop. Over to, I'm gonna say around here is a good place for this. Let's break you and that'll be good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and that should already now give us access to all our sand and all our cobblestone from our AE system, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm also gonna go ahead and right click these storage buses and change the priority to 100, let's say. And that will make sure that we always grab and insert to these inventories first. So I'm going to have to do the same on all of these, I guess. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll do that in a second. The other thing we're going to need to do is put this P2P tunnel, and I'm going to put it right... Well, you know what? We're going to put it here. So what the P2P tunnel do is basically channel the channels from here to over there, without using a fat cable all the way. So if I would go and do... I'm probably gonna want another ME controller. Whew, that was scary. Could we afford that? I think we can. It's just a diamond and some of that skyblock thing. ME controller. Yes, we can. Okay, so let's make one more of these. And then let's also make some smart cable if we can, so that we can have a look at what's actually going on. Oh, what is that, cutie? Mob filter upgrade, progressive automation. We haven't really looked into non-iscal mods yet, but we will. Don't you worry. So let's extend. The ME controller is a multi-block, as you know, probably know. If you didn't, now you know. So we're just gonna go ahead and extend it like a so, and then I'm gonna put a P2P tunnel over here. And I'm gonna link that up using my smart cable there. And it doesn't have to be a smart cable, it's just so that I can see the number of channels on it. If you look to Wayla, I can see that using the smart cable. And now, if we connect these P2P tunnels up using a memory card, wow, I come so prepared with everything. If we connect them up using a memory card, we should be able to grab 32 channels. So what I do is shift right click with the memory card on that. Successfully saved. Beautiful. And we'll go over here and we'll right click, boop, and we'll load the settings. So now instead of using channels on this cable here, see, this is our kind of like a power cable, because that's what it is at the moment. It's just powering this P2P tunnel. And then we'll grab 32 channels out of this white or bluish box here. But I'm gonna need some fat cables now. That's the next step. So I'll be right back once I've got what I need. Alright, I think we're ready to do this now. I moved the P2P tunnel over here. And the way we're gonna do this, remember, the fat cables here that I've crafted up a bunch of, probably too many, will be able to transfer 32 channels. And we should have all 32 channels available through this P2P link right here. And the small cables, the thin cables, can carry 8 channels each. Show, that's a new word. So what we do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't align this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's working out pretty good. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a cable anchor on you, and then connect another cable there. And that way, these two guys won't connect. Okay, and this guy will be sitting in there. So what I've done now is that I've connected up all of these using this side of the cable, and all of these here using this side of the cable. And that's because I use this cable anchor so that things doesn't connect. And as you can see, we're using 12 out of 32 channels. Now the next step is cable anchor all the way over like so. You can also use different colored cables, which would probably be easier for me to do. But I like my anchors. Those of you who follow me for a while, you know I like my anchors. I think they're pretty. But basically we're just going to do the same here. So let's get cable anchor there and another one there. And then let's just run this baby all the way down. And let's put a cable anchor there. The important thing not to mess up the channels here is that these wires only hold maximum 8 storage buses each. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy holds 5. And these are 7 each. And in total we're using 25 channels. Beautiful. So now we should be able to see all of the ores through here. Aha! How cool isn't that? And of course we can pick them up and we can put them down. That is what I wanted to get achieved today, and I'm very happy we got to this point. We got some repairing to do. We upgraded our power. We did this. We fixed this whole thing here. This is working now, I assume. Oh, we're out of silicon. Yes, it's working, but we're out of silicon. I will actually grab these. Just a little bit of upgrading. I hope that you have enjoyed this very technical episode, because we're going to call it right here. Another thing before I leave. Wait. Don't close the window. Don't close. No. Before I leave, I'm going to go ahead and off camera, because I've done this so many times on camera and other people are doing this. I'm going to craft myself a harvester and probably a planter. Actually, we may want to do this. We may want to save this to the next episode. I should have some plastic. Yeah, we may want to save this to the next episode. I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say is that I'm going to go ahead and put a wheat farm in here that I've started to prepare. An automated one. Just to make sure that we have wheat at all times. And I'll probably do bee space upgrades on these as well, so that we can link them up. Just like we did back here. Oh, is that working, by the way? We didn't check that. Actually, let me in. Do we have cobble? Oh, yes, baby, we do. We could even go ahead and throw a void upgrade on the whole cobble generator thingamajiggy. But for now, I think this is fine. Yeah. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for your support in this series. Do leave me some feedback and comments down below. And don't forget to hit the like button. And I see you in the next episode.